Hey guys, this is Buzz. How you doing? This is a video response to the Thoughtful Atheist. He did a video response to my video. I have a pink unicorn in my garage. So, a couple things that the pink atheist, the Thoughtful Atheist said is, since I'm the one claiming that there's the pink unicorn in my garage, I'm the one who has to prove it, not you disproving it. Which this is all about the God question. You know, I'm saying there's a God, and you're saying, well, just because you're claiming it, you know, the burden of proof is on you, and I don't have to disprove God. And that was the reason that I made the video. First of all, if you're wondering why I used the term pink unicorn, if you haven't picked it up yet, is because Carl Sagan and some other atheist philosophers, you know, used the flying spaghetti monster, the pink invisible unicorn, the fire-breathing dragon in the garage. So I was hoping you picked up on that. But if you didn't, then I'm letting you know I used that example. And it was meant to be satirical, okay? And it's just, I wanted to know what the reason was that you would proclaim that there wasn't one. And the reason you gave is because you don't believe in pink unicorns. You think that they don't exist. And that was the answer I was looking for. That's the answer that I knew you would give, but I just wanted to hear it. You know, I want to point out to you that you're engaging in circular reasoning because you're saying that you don't believe in something because you don't believe in something. I mean, that's how it breaks down. And you know, it's good to be called out on that. And I'm not doing it, you know, in an ad hominem way here. I'm not trying to insult you, Thoughtful Atheist, or anyone watching this. I'm just saying that it is not intellectually honest way of going about this. There's a claim that I made, okay? And let's just stop with the pink unicorn and just say, hey, my claim is God. And, you know, the atheist community says, I don't believe in God, you know, but I don't believe in a negative. I don't have to prove, I can't prove a negative. But that's presupposing it is a negative. That God doesn't exist. You know, you're saying because God doesn't exist, how could I possibly prove he doesn't exist? So you're putting the cart before the horse here. Don't you realize that, folks? And this is a big deal because, as you know, there might be a God. I mean, you would have to know all things to know there's no God. Right? So, since you don't know all things, obviously, and you know you don't, and you never will, isn't the possibility that God exists possible? Because you don't know everything. So, you might say, well, you know, yeah, it's possible, but it hasn't been proven to me yet, and that would be different, okay? But to say that you can't prove a negative is presupposing it's a negative. And, you know, I don't want to keep repeating myself on that, but that's just the case. So, that was the point of the video. I like to engage in thoughtful discussion with humor. You know, I don't want it to be mean-spirited, you know, and that's why I use the pink unicorn thing. I mean, we should all be we can disagree without being disagreeable, and we can have fun talking about this stuff. It's serious. We all know that, you know. I mean, particularly if I'm right and you're wrong. I mean, it's real serious. But and you might be like, well, you're coming at this thing, intellectually dishonest. No, I'm saying, and I'll say it right now, my position might be wrong. My position is there's a God, and I know why I believe that there's a God, and I use the evidences that you've heard a million times. The argument from morals, argument from design, from creation, you name it. Lots of different arguments out there. And I'll make more videos on those. I did one arguing from creation. I think it's a daggone good argument. Not you guys don't, obviously, because you haven't become a theist yet, or even a deist. But generally, the response that I get from the atheist community, and most theists or deists get the same argument, is that we're insane, delusional, and all that kind of stuff. Dumb, ignorant, dropped on our head as a kid. And look, I might be all those things. I may have been dropped on my head. I might be delusional. Might be this, might be that, might be insane. That's probably not a bad argument for the insanity one. But that doesn't mean there isn't a God. Yeah, I could be all those things. But it doesn't mean God doesn't exist. So that was the point. That's my response to your response. I mean, that's what you said. You don't believe there was a pink unicorn because you don't believe in pink unicorns. And because of that, you don't need to offer any, proof. And you told me to stop talking about unicorns. Let's expand this to God, the bigger argument, and that's what I'm doing here. I appreciate the response. I want to continue the dialogue. And again, I'm saying maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe what I believe is wrong. But you would have to show me ample reasons for that. But, that's why we're having a conversation. And I want it to continue. Like I said, I did a video called Are Earthworms More Important Than Atheists? I did a video called Would Atheists Make Good House Pets? I argued about the resurrection being true. I did all these things. I like to be provocative, but I like to have fun because these are big topics. And, I'm using the rationale that you have provided in these satirical videos. So please feel free to check them out. I want to get to the bottom of who's right and who's wrong here. And, the best day of my life would be if one of us, the light comes on for one of us and we say, holy moly, I've been wrong the whole time. That would be awesome. And that's what I'm looking for. And I'd be happy if it's for me. If I'm following a lie, I would want to know it. Would you? Peace out, guys. You all have a good one now.